Everybody's Zona coming from Essence of Zen. Today I want to bring some news revolving around Icon, Rocket, and many of the other Milestone comic characters. Stay tuned. So with this particular bit of news, I also want to ask you guys a question by the end of the video, so please stay to the end so I can figure out your opinions on this matter. But so apparently, you may have heard, and probably read comments on our previous couple of behind the leak videos on people like Icon and Hardware and Static Shock. Well, we haven't done Static Shock, but Static Shock in particular because I mentioned him with Icon and Hardware. So yes, the Dakotaverse, as I stated in previous videos about it being its own little thing inside of DC, a lot of people kept telling me that no, it's not DC, it is Milestone Comics. While yes, that is accurate, the whole point still devolves into Milestones is published underneath DC. It is a part of DC, and because they've had, combinations and connections and appearances throughout multiple lines and multiple stories and etc., whether you kind of feel they're canon or not, because again, like Static Shock is a big point here, it's beyond the point. It is still DC. But yes, I do understand the force behind, it being separate, and that comes with the news for today, and that is Milestone Comics is apparently close or prepared to do their relaunch of the Milestone Comics, the Dakotaverse. It is now being branded as DC's Earth M, which means it's its own little subsection that is off from whatever's going on in normal DC. That means it's not going to be a part of DC Metal. It's not going to be a part of the Doomsday Clock. It's not a part of the Watchmen crossover combination connection thing. None with Sandman. It is its own entity. And whether or not we're going to see future crossovers and connections like Superman and Icon again, I do not know. I hope so. I enjoy seeing the Shadow Cabinet with the Justice League. I enjoy seeing the conversations between Icon and Superman. I enjoy Blue Beetle and Hardware. I enjoy those. But if they don't go that route, I would be okay with that. I really would be. But here's the thing. Because they're getting ready to launch with 3 main comic lines, and that's going to be the Dakotaverse, which features Icon and Rocket, Love Army, which is I'm not gonna say it's like Suicide Squad, but it's a team, of individuals, and it looks really interesting. I don't know too terribly much on it other than some of the characters that are featured in this line, and of course the most popular Dakotaverse character from Milestone Comics, Static Shock. Because they're going that route of being their own little sub thing, do you guys want the Milestone comic characters to still be published in our videos as, behind the league for DC characters, or do you want to see us kind of take it, branch off, and we leave behind the league to literally the main universes of DC, and we do something specific for Milestone Comics as its own line of video? This is the big question. If you guys don't really care, I'll probably flip a coin on it. With that, I also do want to start Marvelous Beginnings, which is behind the leagues, but with Marvel this year. And what I'm planning on, if we do keep Milestones with the DC behind the league videos, we'll do 2 videos a month. That's like, the second week, then the 4th week. The first portion being, behind the league, and then Marvelous Beginnings. If we don't keep Milestones with behind the leagues, then we'll have to, probably try to do either 3 a month or put, one of the other on a rotating basis. I'm trying to make sure that we don't get overboarded with all these videos, and that helps to make sure we have some breathing room. I don't feel like I'm, writing everything after I get home from work just to get an idea of what to go on about. So yeah, guys, that's basically it. The news is Dakotaverse is coming back as its own entity. I want to know whether you guys want us to keep doing Milestones as a inside of DC thing for our videos, or separate them as its own entity. And I want to bring up Marvelous Beginnings. So Hopefully in the month of February, you'll see 2 videos in the entire month covering our superheroes and their origins and stories and etc. But other than that, guys, that is pretty much all I have for this particular video. Oh, also I'm playing with some cool, you know, dynamic lighting for other stuff though, but it's practice. So I've been Zen coming from Essence of Zen. I will see you all in the next video, but until then, as always, take care.
March winds and April showers.